we have a company that allows creators to IPO, and I sell my shares. And you will be able to buy LinguaMarina shares on the stock market, and this is how investors exit.
But you raised, what was it, 1.2, 1.4? Oh, 1.7. Okay, 1.7 million as an investment in your personal brand. Do I say that correctly?
In my creator career.
In your creator career. How does that work? Like, do you actively go out there and pitch investors? Because this is not something common, right? Investors usually invest
I was the first to do it. So the story is, I have friends, Libermans. They were CPOs at Snapchat, and they're also like Russian immigrants, and I met them back in 2015. And there are two brothers who always have ideas on how to change the world. And their idea was, why do we invest in startups when we have to invest in people? Because with startups, Silicon Valley's history shows that a successful founder probably has 2 or 3 companies that failed before starting the next big one. And investing works in a way that you kind of chase successful founders to be a part of their next venture. And why don't you just figure out who's talented right from the start, give them the money, and own a percentage of everything they do in the future? So they started investing in entrepreneurs this way. And for entrepreneurs, especially if you're just starting out, it's a great way to have funding to test on a lot of ideas instead of spending months on fundraising, because fundraising is a process. Like when we were raising for LinguaTrip, it took us several months, 100 meetings. It's crazy. It's just draining. Why not have the capital right up front and use it the way you want? And Slow Ventures, Sam Lesson, was inspired by their idea, and he was like, but the same can be applied for creators, because now we started to realize that creators who own a community, this is the future of like building a business, because once you have a community, you can do a lot of different things. And with crypto, Web 3.0, monetization that changes, where power hopefully goes to creators. A lot of people talk about this like power to creators, but in reality, I don't know. But a lot of people talk about it. So why not invest in a creator in their career, give them money up front to invest in content or for just financial security? In my case, they told me, like, if you feel that if you buy a house that gives you more energy to create, then do it. If you want to hire an extra nanny to help you with the kids, then do it. So I can do anything with the money. And anything with my content. I can even stop creating for several years if I feel that this is the best. But there are hope. So it's not like a cash. It is structured as a cash flow deal, but in reality, it provides a good return for investors if I become the next Jeff Bezos of creator space. Maybe in 5 years, we have a company that allows creators to IPO, and I sell my shares. And you will be able to buy LinguaMarina shares on the stock market, and this is how investors exit. Or in 5 years, I have a contract with Netflix, which is worth several million, and they get their money or part of their money back. And I think, again, this is a great thing. I would love to invest in creators myself. Right now, it's harder because my deal took 6 months to structure with a lot of legal stuff. There is no legal foundation to invest in people yet, but I would be, this is what we understand. Like, we don't, 20, 30 something people, a lot of us don't understand companies' financials, but we understand who's a great creator. And so, I think it is definitely the future, investing in people, and we're just starting out. And again, this is a benefit of being in Silicon Valley. They wanted a creator who's local, who they can understand, who is, like, in Silicon Valley also, when you invest in someone, you want to make sure they are legit and like that you have common friends who know them. And Libermans have been friends for 7 years, and they told me, like, Marina, we knew that you were in this for a long run when you had a baby, and a week later you were making a video. Determination.
Again. All right. Yeah, like, she's determined. Yeah. She's going to make it. And they pay you 1.7 million for, was it 5%
of profits?
So that means that they evaluated your creator career, well, 1.7 times
36.
20 is
34 or 36.
Yeah,
34.
I think 34 million. That's quite a number there. I mean, you're still young, so yeah, why not? And the the industry is booming as well. So that 1.7 million, like, did you have how do you invest that money? Is there a way, because there's only one marina, right? Like, you cannot, there's only so many things that you can do. How do you use capital to speed up the growth of your YouTube channels, maybe of your creator business?
I invest in startups. This is what I started doing right away. I started investing in creator-related startups. Most of them are here in Silicon Valley or LA. And I feel like having money up front is great in terms of investing, because you can participate in companies. And right now, it's like, I've been in Silicon Valley for 7 years, and no one would ever take money from a creator. Like, seriously, why would you take money from a creator? But last year, everybody realized it's great to have a pool of creators who invested in your company, because they will be just promoting you organically. So I became an advisor to several companies. I invested in several companies. I'm talking to a lot of companies all the time and learning from them and trying to help them. So angel investing, I haven't really started using the money yet, honestly, because my business generates enough for me to, like, do things that I want. For me right now, it's more like this financial security, financial stability, and understanding that I can do things. And if an opportunity comes, like, maybe I would buy an investment property and create the whole series about, like, renting out a property, because this content is really good for YouTube and it's also really interesting. So it just gives me broader thinking about what I want to do. And I don't have to be in this constant hamster wheel of, like, doing partnerships that I don't want to do, because I just need money to support my team.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get an understanding of what's including that. How do they calculate your profits within your creator career? Like, everything that's all the profits from Fluent Express and LinguaTrip, that's another company, right?
Yeah. Something that is really,
but then everything that you... But then all the money that's generated from
my creator,
your YouTube
from my
channels,
creator activities,
and your creator
investments. Maybe I start advising startups, posting content on the channels. What else? Creating courses, products as a creator. Maybe I decide to launch a line. Maybe Stanford invites me to teach a course on creator economy, like that. Those types of things. But if I decide, like, if I'm selling LinguaTrip or doing something with LinguaTrip, that's a different part, because, well, LinguaTrip was started before I even became a creator. So I think it was like, we had the whole discussion around that.